What's up, y'all? It's just
Hello,
Nia,
and it's Shael.
and this is episode 3 of Chattin
Chattin
the
the Tea.
Tea. Okay,
Let's go. Yep.
let's get into it. Well, first of all, I do want to thank our listeners because wow, we made it to episode 3, even though it's only 3, but this is kind of really good for us.
Yeah, because everyone's attention
And
span it's been shortening up lately. So
short. We can,
3 episodes is a lot for people.
nah, facts. And we can only really get into like 2 minutes. Really, people's attention stands, it
Yeah.
is gone after 2 minutes and 52 seconds.
Yep, including
So
mine. But
that's funny.
but this just shows that you guys fuck with us and y'all some real people and y'all really want to see us level up. So we appreciate
That
it. We
part.
see it.
Yep. And we
Mhm.
leveling up means that y'all leveling up because we all in this transformative, space together. So yeah.
Exactly. And two, we have like so much going on. Like I'm so excited to just bring full stories and all that. And just as the weeks goes on
Mm,
of us just recording and putting out these podcasts, the things that we're going to talk about, we're just going to get more comfortable with it too. And even though we're
yeah.
already comfortable, it's just going to, I don't know. I just feel like it just gets better and better each
We're
time.
gonna find our groove into it because I feel like even though like we are finding our groove into it, but I feel like as obviously the episodes goes on and we get into like the 40s, the 50s, it's just gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
dang, anything that you want to master is gonna take that practice, is gonna take patience, is gonna take the consistency. So
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
wait. Actually, I just thought of something.
Hmm.
Okay, when we hit our 100th episode, where do you like see us? What is your dream when we hit that
Realistically,
100th
how
episode? I don't
how like
know.
how long would that be? Because I'm trying to think if we're
That's what I'm trying
producing,
to think too.
every week.
So it's
Um,
4 a week. I mean, 4 a month. Gee, that's a lot of math for me.
I
Um,
think that's probably somewhere in like June or July.
that'll be next year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where do you see like I guess just not the podcast. You can add that into it, but like where do you see your life for certain things? It don't gotta be a huge transition, but it could just be like, oh, like I put out a single at this time, or oh, like I made sure that I visited another state that I've never been to.
Yeah, I definitely want to do more traveling, especially regarding music. Honestly, anything to do with music, whether I'm,
Yeah.
meeting with producers, meeting with other artists, I really just want to work with other people and learn and just be in spaces with artists. I mean, I'm already doing that now, but I think it's different, obviously, traveling and like
Mhm.
meeting different artists, different places, producers, whoever. Like, I want to do more speaking and of my life and how it connects to the music. So I hopefully that happens,
Yeah.
which it probably will because
It
anything
will.
I put out it happens. But
That part.
um yeah, that's where I would like to be. I think that's kind of where I'm pushing myself right now.
Nice.
Goal wise is that.
Heck yeah.
What about for
I
you?
For me, if it's like June or July at the time, I truly hope like I am moving out of the apartment that I'm in
Mm,
into something a little bit more spacious. Like I've been saying that to a lot of my friends in LA. Like I really hope that I move into a different apartment next summer. I love this apartment. This is my first ever apartment by myself. I've been here for 3 years. But I'm just growing out of it and I'm ready for a new change. And then also too, there's a tour I'm trying to get on, which
yes.
starts in June. So I
Yes.
hope, right there, I'm packing.
Yes.
I am
Yes.
packing for that tour.
Absolutely.
So, and I just hope that my health physically and internally is just really good where like I am just so strong by June and I feel great with my body and I feel great with my mindset. My emotional state is healthy and all that. Um, yeah, I just want to feel strong next summer. I
Yeah,
truly do. So, and move out of this place. So yeah,
that's
okay,
good.
that's gonna be for our 100th episode.
Our
Our
100th episode.
our
And
goal.
just imagine too, because when you do go on tour, bro, I think that'll be a perfect like break in between. Like, dang, we really did everything that we did on this time leading up to tour,
Mm-hmm.
and really us traveling. I really feel like next year is going to be a year of travel for the both of us,
Amen.
in our careers in different ways. So, I think that's going to be such a great, okay, let's take a pause for a second. And then when whatever season, however we decide to plan that out,
Yep.
but, it's going to be something completely new and new experiences that we're going to be bringing, onto the podcast for others to learn, to hear, and to experience. So,
Yes.
wow, bro, it's almost like I see this for real. It's because
I
I
know.
do.
No, I truly do, and it's yeah. I do too, and I've been like, this week I wrote a lot of my affirmations and I cut them up and I put them on my bathroom mirror so
Yeah,
I can
that's
see
good.
them every morning. And then I also put a big one on a big affirmation on my door when I leave my place so I can make
Mm,
sure like I'm leaving with a positive mind and still being hopeful when I step out of my space because it's like my home is that place where like I do pray and I do meditate and I journal and I'm in
yeah,
my spiritualness, but the challenge is when you step outside and you
when you
got to
leave. Yep,
keep bringing all your practices outside into the real world, because
exactly.
as like a Christian, like no one, he doesn't want you to hide his truth and he doesn't want you to hide his stories and like who you are and all that. And I feel like I'm very vocal. Like my friends know who I am. My friends know what I believe in and stuff. But
Yeah.
like there are times where like I feel like in certain situations I have to kind of like hide who I am. And it's like no one's fault but my own, but it's something that like
Mm.
I've definitely caught on my with myself, and I'm just like I need to like make sure I'm still standing 10 toes down on what I believe in
Yeah.
and just in myself, like at all times when I step outside, like be unapologetically myself,
Yeah.
you
and
know?
and that's very true, and I feel like it can be hard, especially, and I do blame social media for it, because it's just like we see so much ridicule, especially through Christianity, if we're being honest. So sometimes it does feel like, is it safe? But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, like, people want authenticity. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And to be Christian is to be love. I think that's the thing. So as long as you're showing up and being loved, people love you, child. Like, that's the thing. Like, people always gravitate towards you, even if you don't want it.
Oh my gosh,
But that's
Jesus
like
Christ.
your
Yeah, that's
light
real.
and your love. That's your light and your love. So like, why wouldn't
Yeah,
they? You know what I'm saying? And
you know.
for the people that, may make you feel unsafe, or may make you feel like I don't feel comfortable showing my authenticity or being myself, that right there, that the devil is a lie.
Devil is a lie.
Because
Devil, devil,
that's
devil
when
is
it
a
comes
lie.
to make you not feel comfortable of being connected to yourself.
So true. Oh my gosh, I don't know why that just reminded me. This one of the pastors growing up in Seattle, we will always sing this song, and it was like, "The devil is a lie, the devil, devil, devil is a lie," and then he'll say, the, he'll shout and be like, "The devil gotta go," and he throws his wet towel that he uses for his sweat and throws it at someone.
Ew, 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 ew.
And I
What the
remember,
hell?
like, bro, that part of church used to scare me because I was like, I swear, if he throws this at me, I'm running.
Yo, triggered. Like, what the hell? I ain't never coming back.
No,
You
for real.
say,
So
damn straight the
everyone
devil a
knew
lie,
when he
because
would.
what the hell?
Everyone knew when he grabbed his towel, he was about to throw
Ew.
it, and it was like, who is he throwing it to this time? who
Oh
is he
gosh.
throwing it to? And I remember one time
Mhm.
after church, she was like, yeah, Shael looked like she was about to run from me. I was like, yeah, I
Yeah, the
was.
hell I was. I
What you
was.
mean? Yeah, I don't want that towel.
That's so messed up. That's like your
He
like
said, that's the
grandpa
Holy
or
Spirit
uncle trying
towel.
to terrorize you. Like
No,
he knew
for
what he
real.
was doing, bro. Like that's so
There
messed
needs to
up.
be, no, there doesn't need to be, but there needs to be a documentary of black churches, because the way that it be crazy for no reason needs to be studied.
Just the dramatics of it all, to be honest with
For
you.
real.
But it's
But
like
okay,
fun. It makes it fun.
it is. Okay, also,
That's so funny.
I wrote this in our notes, y'all. We had this little shared notes for our podcast, so we know what we're talking about throughout the episodes. And I think I was watching like a Nicolandria edit, like I always do. And I was just cracking up because I'm thinking like, what kind of fan edit would I want someone to make of me?
Okay, is this like of you in your career, or is it like
It could be
in a
either one.
like
It and that's the thing. It's like you could have, which one would you pick? Like, would you want people to do fan edits because like you're in a relationship, or would it be because like you're big in your music career, or would it just be you and your lifestyle and they just like think, they just throwing
right?
photos of you and stuff or something.
I feel like for myself, I would personally, because I like these fan edits. I love the mashups of like different songs. So like,
Mhm.
is we'll use the Ariana Grande, the one that you danced to, that because that was real good. When they did Someone Like You and Pete Davidson,
Yes, that song
yeah,
go
like
hard.
mashups like that. I love when fans do that, or like
That would be a cute one.
another good one that I want to make. I don't know how to do this, but like if somebody want to do this, do it. But like Sticky by Tyler
Oh yeah.
Creator, and then I don't know the man's name, the artist's name, but I know that Glorilla is featured on it, and it's called Give Me a Head Top,
Oh
Top,
yes. Oh
Top,
my
and
god, I
they
forgot
need to
about that
like make it
song.
mix into better find a mop is getting sticky in
Sticky
this
in his
bitch.
bitch.
But I would
Mhm.
love like fan edits like that. Like that shit would make my day. I'd be like, oh my
That
gosh,
would
like
go hard.
I never would have like heard that, but somebody else's ear heard that. Like that's insane.
That
So
would go
that's my
hard.
fan edits that I would just be 4 a.m. just scrolling, looking,
Yep.
looking. Like that's insane. With my songs, if it ain't about me and what Supernatural,
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Wait, would you do
somebody need to mix that.
would it just be like edits of just like you doing you, or would it be like you in the studio singing, you on stage, or would it just be like you and your
I feel
man's?
like it'd be like I don't want the relationship. It's private. I You'll know, but it'll be private where there ain't gonna be. You gonna
Mhm.
try. It might be a little snippet, but you ain't gonna make no
It would just be
full
the hand.
45 second. Nah, for real, 45 second fan edit. Nah, fam, it's gonna be strictly about the music. So it can be like a compilation of like me in the studio, me performing, whatever the
Is
case
that
may
the
be.
name compilation? Is that how you
Yeah,
pronounce it?
I think
Girl,
so.
I
I hope
I
so.
never no. That's so I'm so happy you said that cuz I never knew how to pronounce that word.
That's so funny because yeah, that's one of the ones that you never really hear out loud because I think
You
we all
never
kind of a little
hear.
unsure. I'm
Yeah,
unsure.
bro. And I just say I just say complication.
Complication because damn, it's a complication. That's real life, bro. Because what? How you say that? I
I
think it's
don't know, bro.
compilation.
No, yes, that sounds like that. It's the word. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Go back. What you were saying.
No, that was it. Because I was gonna ask you. I'm intrigued to hear what yours is
Okay.
because I
So
feel like you want yours about your relationship.
it was about to be. At first, like, I wanted mine as a relationship. And then I'm like, okay, maybe like a little one or something. But as we were just talking, I was listening to yours. I think I want mine to either be my dancing. That would be a good one, some really cute ones. or just like lifestyle. You just see me walking and stuff, like my outfit's looking tea, and I'm just strutting around looking cute and all that, and it's just I'm serving face. That's it.
And
That's it. Like,
and his I can see it. That why I'm laughing is because I can definitely see it,
you
and I
know,
see like the outfits,
I'm just walking, I'm
like
waving my
the
hair blowing in the
face,
wind,
yeah.
all that.
Getting your coffee, ordering your coffee at the coffee
Yep.
stand, like, and then you turn around grabbing your
Yep,
coffee. Like I just
exactly.
see.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is
So I
funny.
think that will be mine. And then I'm trying to think. Like, I love, yes, the Someone Like You slash P. Davidson mashup. That goes hard. And then I love Successful by Ariana Grande. That'll be
Love
fun.
that.
But I can't even think. Like, oh, maybe like I like those I don't know what they're called. Whatever. There's a few songs in mind, but I can't think of the style of what they're called. But just any type of aesthetic video, I love. That is my theme. But
I think I know what you're talking about. This is what it just looks nice. Like it's just a
mm-hmm,
beautiful,
yep,
yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
I would love that. I'll be looking at those scrolling hours, hitting replay. I'm like, why is this 45-second video two
Like
hours
this is
long?
so calming. It's so soothing. I don't know. It's just doing something to my brain.
Yep, exactly. But I actually do have a little fan edit. Remember that
Of
video
who?
I sent you?
You
No,
going to?
someone made one of me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That's right, bro. Bro, that's great.
It's like 7 seconds long, and I can't even watch it sometimes. It's from.
That's like
It's the song "Drunk and Nasty."
that's right, bro. It was like the musically
Yep. Mm-hmm.
type of edits. When the picture be spinning.
Yep. It's me in the car doing the little steering wheel
To the
move.
next one.
I was like, oh my gosh. But I kept
That's
it.
funny.
I look at that like once a year. Um,
Like, this is funny. Loki, you might have to post that.
Heck no.
That's
Actually, I'll probably
funny.
post it on like my private story for like some of y'all to see it, because it
Because
is.
that's hilarious.
Okay, so now I think we should kind of go in on the main topic on what we want to talk about. And
Our goals and aspirations of life and
yeah,
career.
if you are an artist, this is a good episode to listen to. Like,
Yes.
because
Any
we're just gonna,
creatives.
yeah, creatives. Like, we're really just gonna be talking about how it is. Just, we're 26, we're artists,
About to be
about
27.
to be
Shoo.
27, Jesus Christ. And,
Coming up on a new year.
being an artist is hard. If it was easy, everyone would do it, you
Yeah.
know? And
Absolutely.
so, I know for me, like, as a dancer, it's like you get all these things and things are going by. Like, it's just a lot going on. You're getting booked, and then it's that quietness, and
Mm.
nothing's happening. And then you're just waiting for something to come along again. But you just don't know when it's going to come along and how long you have it till. Because this year, I was like booked with 4 things in a row. Like, it was like back to back with like 4 gigs. And now it's silent. And so
Yeah.
one thing I don't like is silence, and that's like the hard part on like being an artist and making this like a stable career, because unless you're like a famous dancer, you're not really getting booked for a lot of things like back to back like that. And so that just really be one of the hardest things, is like you never know when your next gig is. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's just like one of the hardest things. And what about for you? You feel like,
I feel like for me, I think sometimes like even how you were saying like getting the gigs and stuff, because we almost can tie that to like our worthiness of our art, I guess.
mm-hmm,
So even for me, like if one, I'm not in a place where I feel like I'm creating, or if um maybe I feel like a song is really good and maybe somebody else's opinion isn't that good, or it's just like the struggles of having the money to put out this art, right? I feel like sometimes it's like, well, what's the point, of doing it? But, creating just brings a different type of fulfillment. Creating a song, making a song just brings a different type of fulfillment I've never felt in my life.
Yeah.
So it's just like at the end of the day, I have to remember that, like, that's what I'm doing it for. I'm making it to bring something into this life that didn't exist yesterday or didn't exist, moments before I created it. And that's the magic of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And you saying like that moment of silence, I think that is tough because sometimes we can get on ourselves like, oh, we're not doing enough, we're not, but we have to live and we do have to experience in order for us to get the idea, to get that spark going again.
Yeah.
But it is hard. And I love listening to, different artists speak in their interviews. Like, I'll use Tyler the Creator for an example. I think this year specifically, he's been such a big like help kind of with my mental,
Mm-hmm.
with creativity, because it is like you just have to keep creating it. And even if I guess it's not, industry worthy, still put it out, even if it's SoundCloud, because you just never know who's watching, you never know who's listening.
Yeah.
um but I feel like that's kind of been the hard part, is I guess, like, dang, I have all this music and it's like I'm so excited to put it out, but it's just like I want to put it out now, but financially it's like, damn.
Yeah.
It can't happen. So you feel stuck, you feel like up against a wall, like, damn. And I don't want to put on SoundCloud because it's like I'm putting it out too prematurely, and I
Mm-hmm.
want it to be the body of work that I envisioned it to be, instead of just dropping it on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's real. What was it? And that's how I feel like with my dance films that I create. Like, it needs to be a full body of work. Like, I need to be 110% proud of it. Like, it feels like it is fully completed, type of
Yeah.
thing. Or I'm not going to post it. Like, there's so many dance films that I've done that I have not posted because I just don't like how it turned out, especially since my last one was so good, type of thing. Whereas, like, I
Yeah.
feel like you can only go up from there. Like, people see your strength.
Absolutely.
So why you can't make anything less than that, I feel like. And I think it's a good thing that I put onto myself. I don't think it's anything like bad because,
Mm-hmm.
like, I believe in greatness in myself. And so I don't expect anything less when I create my
Yeah.
art, when I put my art out, I feel like. But when was it like the first time that you realized you wanted to get into music?
um like, take it seriously,
Um,
because I've always been into music. Music was
yeah,
something
I feel like you've always been into it.
I've always done
Do
as
you,
a kid.
do you remember that? Like when you were a kid?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Me and my cousin, we had this group. We called ourselves the Bebe Girls. And so and so we would take the Cheetah Girls, I believe it was the second movie soundtrack, and we would perform to it. We had our own songs. Like, I had this one song I wrote. It's all about me. Me. It's all about that. What I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that when I was 6 years old. Are you kidding me?
Heck yeah.
So it's something I've always, been into. I've always loved music. I've always loved being in the car with my parents, driving around in the back seat, listening to music, bopping. Like, my parents were such music heads that it was just kind of inevitable. I this was my life. So I grew up. My mom got me karaoke things. I was always singing. I just
Yes.
love music. But I think taking it seriously, shoot, 2022, 2023, when I dropped my first single, and
Mm-hmm.
that was like crazy. Like, wow, like, I can actually do this. I'm good at putting words together. I've always been good with my words. um and I'm seeing that I can really do this. Now I think once we get into the business side of things, it's very interesting because it's just like, okay, like I just want to create, and now there's a whole other like thing I need to learn within
Yeah,
just music in general. So
so true.
yeah.
I remember my first time, I was 3 years old, and I would copy everything my childhood best friend Maya would do. She did something, I would do it. And she signed up for dance class. I asked my mom to sign me up for dance class. But then I believe the next season she didn't want to continue dancing, and my mom thought I was going to say the same thing, but I told her, I was like, no, like I want to continue. And it was that was it. Like it went from there. Like I've always taken it, my dance class is so serious. I was never that little girl that would just like fool around in the back
Yeah.
and stuff. Like I always picked up choreography, and my teachers loved me. My mom signed me up for 7 styles of dance when I was little.
Wow.
Yeah, like I did ballet, jazz, tap, hip hop, acrobatics, contemporary, whatever style else there was at the time. Like it was wild. I learned so many dances at such a young age to help my memory and stuff. And then I thought I wanted to do professional ballet, and ballet was my life, like my first love. I loved ballet, and I still love ballet, but I was training. Like in school, I was never hanging out with my friends because I was like, I can't. I have ballet class. Like I'm going to ballet class, and my closest friends were my dance friends, and
Yeah.
and all that. So like I always had like one or two best friends like in school, and then you still have like those friends in school, but like the
Right.
people I would call like my sisters were my dance friends. And um always getting ready for Nutcracker and stuff, or like Giselle, Swan Lake, all those things, Capelia. And then
Yeah.
um, what was it? College came, and I was still a huge bunhead. I was like, I want to be a professional ballet dancer. And my college lied to me saying like, oh yeah, like if you want to be a professional ballet dancer, like this is the place for you. And then when I get there, they're like, fuck no, this is for modern dancers. What are you talking about? And I was like, what the heck? I was like, what? And I remember me and a few other girls that were like huge ballet dancers. We were like, no, they lied to us. Like they said, like this can help you get into a ballet company, but this is a mainly like modern space. And which I'm happy about, because to be honest, I don't think if I tried to continue to get into the ballet world, it would have just tore me to shreds. And
Mm.
then I remember like on YouTube, maybe my freshman year of college or my senior year of high school, I remember seeing like heels videos from Millennium, the dance studio in LA, and I was just like, I want to be dancing like that. Like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to dance sexy or like feel hot. I'm like, how, like,
Yeah.
what the heck? Like, how the way they're whipping their hair and just like dancing around and stuff, like, whoa. Like, I remember I just put them on such a high pedestal. And then, yeah, during college, I realized I wanted to be a choreographer and I wanted to get in commercial dancing, which commercial dancing, for folks that don't know, is just like you want to be in movies, TV commercials, dance behind artists for music award shows and stuff like that, and like campaigns and all that, posters. And so I was like, the only way I can do that is move into LA. There's no commercial dancing training here in Seattle at all. And so I moved to LA and I started focusing on that. And guys, when I tell y'all, it was just like a roller coaster. And the way I had to like hold myself together to get to my dreams was crazy. But yeah, that's basically how I got into like everything.
I think that's so cool. Like, I love hearing your story because it sounds like one of those stories that like famous people at the panels be talking about. You know, like
Yeah.
that's what it gives.
And I
Like,
can't wait to be famous
hell
and then
yeah,
talk about it on a panel.
nah, dead ass. Like that's what it's given. Even though it's like obviously all of our stories are so different, but I feel like people love a good struggle story because it's relatable. Like
Mm-hmm.
as sad as that is, like we love a good struggle story because we all struggle. Normal people, we struggle,
Yep.
and especially trying to, create our dream lives, having to do with our careers when it just feels like there really don't be no money in it, and there's a lot of sacrifices that you have to take, because you love your
Mm-hmm.
craft so much. It's like you're willing to put this money in and not see the rewards immediately. It's very much so a slow burn.
Slow, I would say slow true. So true.
Slow truth. It's a slow
Slow
truth.
true.
It's
It's
facts
a
though.
slow true.
It is
But
a
no,
slow
it's
truth.
so facts. Like, I just remember, like, in high school and college, like, no one, my family would not see me perform. Like, the only people that would see me was, like, my mom, my aunt that passed away, and then once in a while, my twin cousins, they'll come and see me and stuff. But, like, I don't, like, I don't remember really anyone else coming. Like, they said they would, but they wouldn't. And I just remember them like going to my other cousins or my brother's games and stuff. Like, that's the things that I would really hear them be so vocal about. And I just think growing up, I've learned just to not tell people about certain things that I'm doing anymore, because then it'll just leave me upset,
Yeah.
and I don't like to be upset. So I'm like, to just help me out, I'm just not going to say anything until someone asks. And that's how my mom also just raised me too. Like, just just wait to say it until someone asks, so then you just don't end up crying like, why didn't anyone come and see me dance or all this and that.
Yeah.
And then and so yeah, like college, I don't think I told anyone like when I had performances besides my mom. And then moving to LA,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like the things I had to deal with, like people just like pointing fingers at me in the middle of class and saying like she didn't do good. Like the teacher literally putting me in the middle being like, don't clap for her, she didn't do good and stuff. Like when I just messed up a combination for the first time. And I remember growing up, I tried my hardest not to mess up. I always wanted to be perfect
Yeah.
and all that. But I've been trying to work on laughing when I mess up, being like, it's okay if you mess up. You're in
Mm-hmm.
class, you're training right now.
Yeah.
This is the time to mess up before you go on stage. But then I'm getting like shamed on if I messed up in class. And so I was just dealing with that so much. And then also people just really not seeing me, and like the amount of times like I've just cried and cried. And then I finally got signed after that crazy first year in LA of dealing with all of that, and feeling like, wow, like finally like someone sees me. And I still feel like I still have those triggers a lot,
Mm, of
and they're all
course.
from childhood triggers. And it's things like I'm working on, and it takes time, and sometimes like those things never heal. It's just you got to find ways to manage those
Yeah.
things,
That part.
you know? And so I'm working on accepting the fact that, hey, some of these triggers that you have is not going to fully be healed ever. You just need to know how to manage
Yeah, and
your
deal with them.
emotions when those triggers
Absolutely.
happen, type of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like things are not going to be rainbow and sunshines getting to the places that you want to
No.
be. You just got to take it on the chin and just keep on going, you know?
It's a part of the journey.
It really is.
Because the thing is just like, if you didn't have those mess ups, if we didn't have, the fuck ups, we wouldn't know how to conquer them. We wouldn't know how to,
Yeah.
what are we doing for the next time? How we move for the next time? You know what I'm saying? So I think it is like, it does not feel good, but I think it truly is all about your mindset and how you decide to look at it. Because if we're looking at the greater scheme of things, right? Like
Mhm.
Beyonce, bro, she was fucking up. I know she was fucking up.
Yeah.
We not may not have seen it, but I guarantee you, people was talking shit to her in her dance classes, in the music room, saying like, bro, like, you know. And now look at her. Like, you would never even think that somebody would even have the balls to talk to her the way that people probably
Yeah,
have or did, but at the same time, it's a part of the journey. She can't be the greatest if she didn't go through that.
exactly. And she still has to deal with being
Yep.
compared and all that. Like, it is like, how long has she been in the game? And this woman is still getting compared to people and stuff, and getting like picked on for certain little things that she does. And that just shows too, like, some things just never get healed. You just have to know how to manage it and
Facts.
ignore those things and keep
And that's
moving
the thing. That's
forward.
just social media because, man, without really, I really truly believe if social media wasn't a thing, we wouldn't be comparing as much
Oh,
as
for
we
sure.
would. You know what I'm saying? So, and
For
she grew
sure.
up in a generation where social media wasn't a thing. So she probably is like, okay, like this is something new, but because like I wasn't affected, by it by then, why would I be affected by it now? You
Yeah, and
know?
she learned how to take control over it
Yeah.
because, like, she's not on social media like that,
Yeah.
but she found a way to still stay relevant in the social media world, like in this new generation, to gain new fans.
Exactly.
Like, especially during her Renaissance and during her Cowboy Carter tour and stuff. Like, I just know she gained so many new younger fans that was never listening to her during Destiny's Child or
Yeah.
even during Lemonade.
Yeah. That's
Like, and that's
facts.
not even going that far. Like, Lemonade wasn't really that far. That was what, 2017
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And so I just know she's still gaining new fans.
Almost
She
10
just
years
learned
ago.
how to adapt and just accepted these changes, because the thing is, social media is not going anywhere. Even
No.
though it's a pain in the ass, it's like, okay, now it's like, since this is not going anywhere and then AI is coming into, how
Do
can
we
I
adapt?
now adapt to this, but not like, lose myself
Mm-hmm.
in it, but still like find a way to share my art and still get people talking about it too.
Man, and I'm no
You know,
caparoonies, bro. Like I feel like that's hard.
it is. It
Having
really
to
is.
like be a business for yourself and having to market yourself, bro, is so hard because baby, I didn't go to school for this.
Yep,
Like I
girl.
feel
That's why
like
mm-hmm.
I just feel like, I'm such an in person type of person. Like, you going to get to know me in person, my music in person. You're going to figure out creatively as an artist who I am when we talking face to face. And it's going to explain
Yeah.
everything to you. I feel like, it's almost like you have to really act and do all these extra things on social media to, get people hooked. It's like a book, you know?
Yes, so true. And it's just like, that's why community is so important.
Yeah.
Um, that is something I have been learning a lot since I've moved down here. Because oh my gosh, starting my choreography career, I was like, I could do this by myself. Like, I don't need anyone and stuff. But then it's just like the things that you just were not trained in or you don't know about, like, you cannot do it.
Yeah.
Like, you can, but it's going to take even longer. And so, but if you just like connect with someone that knows how to do that, you can
Yeah.
get to that place way faster.
That part.
Like, if you want to do it by yourself, sure, it's just going to take another, what, 5, 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want it to happen next year or happen next month, like, just build your community and meet so many new other people. Because I promise you, like, we can like find people that's on our same wavelength, that
Facts.
believes in our art and stuff. We just gotta like open up and step outside.
That
And
part.
I agree with you on what you were saying, because like, the business aspect of it is so tiring. Like, at first I didn't mind it, but when I did my dance film, which y'all should go check out on
Yes.
Brooks on Instagram, I filmed a short film of the ballet Giselle, but in my own twist. It was so much energy that I had to use to create this. Like, from beginning to end, having to give my dancers costumes, raising money for it, rehearsal times, figuring out 10 dancers, when is a good time for all of us to meet at the same time, and then what day works for 20 people to film, to drive to a 2.5 hour location to film for 4 hours. And then you're getting people stepping out of the project, so you got to replace them in like under 48 hours and stuff. And like, you're figuring all this out, and then you think you're done. Like when you're done filming and you're done editing and stuff, and you're like, the project is done, but then you're like, oh wait, you got to market it now.
Yeah.
If you want people to see it, now you got to do this whole marketing. And oh my god, it drained me. I was like, I am not trying to market this. Like, I just did this whole thing, this whole 3 months of putting this out, and now
Yeah.
I gotta do another, like, say 3 months of marketing this project.
That's
Like,
facts. But you know what
you
though?
know,
And I feel like I told you this. A really good thing, marketing tool, so you don't have to do too much, is really running them ads on Instagram.
yeah,
Like running an ad for that film so that you're able to get more views, more people like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. But you really didn't have to do anything. You just put in $20 in to,
yeah,
you know, broaden your audience.
yeah. But a
But
girl
it
was
is a
broke at the
lot.
time. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh. The way I'm like, what is it? It's September 1st now. I'm finally like now kind of seeing the light
Yeah.
of my money
Same.
coming back from
Same.
June. Like, it's still, I'm still like living paycheck off a paycheck, but I just like now all these other incomes is like coming in.
Yeah.
But the past few months after that film, oh my gosh, the where was the money? It went all to that project. It was all gone.
And it's so real, man. This is real life as an artist because it be like that. And the thing is, you know, you love what you do so much because it's a risk that you're willing to take. It's a risk
Mhm.
that you're willing to take because at the end of the day, it's just like, I don't know for you, but I really do have that clear understanding for myself that, like, although I'm putting this money in and I may not see it for a while, I know it's coming back for me. I know my stuff is so good that it's just like, I'm going to gain
Yeah.
some type of money from this. I don't know how. I don't know, like, how that's going to look for me, but I know that that's what the case is going to be.
Mhm.
Even if I'm not going to
So
see it even
true.
this year, shoot. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not going to see it, maybe I might see it in 5 years. But like, we even think about, like, I'll use TikTok as an example, right? Um,
Mhm.
I'll use Justine Sky and TikTok for an example. How Justine Sky put out that Collide song maybe back in 2016, 2017, and like 2 years ago, like it blew up out
Yeah.
of nowhere. It blew
Yep.
up. So it's just like, when they say like really put your art on and stuff, and even if you don't you know, market it and stuff, it doesn't mean people's not listening. It doesn't mean people's not watching. I understand we're very obsessed with like likes and shares and all this type of stuff, and we should, because you know we want to gain a broader audience. But at the
Mhm.
same time, when it's your time, it's your time. and
Yep.
and I believe in that so much because it's just like, people are still listening. Like, even the reels that I have posted on my Instagram of my songs, like every day, every other day, every week, I have somebody new in my DMs wanting to work with me, you know, whatever the case may be. So it's just like, it's still there, it's marinating. You got to marinate your
Yes.
meat a little bit, man. If you want it to taste good, juicy, and fulfilling, it's
Mhm.
got to marinate.
So true. And it's when you look back at it, it's fun too. Like, make sure you just have a good time with it, because like the
Yeah.
memories that I've like made with everything and the people that I've like gained connections with from
Hmm.
all of it, it's truly been worth it
Yeah.
as well. And like, say like when you're performing and stuff, those memories you'll always remember. And me being on set and stuff, those are things I will always remember. And it's just like, remember to count your blessings as well. And something that helps me too is like writing down the things that I've experienced. So when I feel like
Mm.
nothing's going for me or nothing's happening, I look back on the things that I've done this year and I'm like, Shael, shut the fuck up. Like, you literally booked 10 things this year.
Yeah.
And last year you booked zero.
You know,
Like, look at those differences and celebrate yourself, and
Absolutely.
remember that sometimes things take time and art takes time and all of that. So like, I don't know, just be patient with yourself, give yourself grace. And me saying this, I'm truly just saying this to myself as a
Yeah,
reminder,
that's facts.
you
And that's how
know?
and that's really how it be though. It's like you gotta tell yourself these things. And even me saying like it's gotta marinate. Like it has to
Mhm.
marinate. Has to. Because, you
Yes.
know, I just feel like I don't know. I even think about obviously if it's an artist that we already know, you know, we gonna jump right onto the album that just came out, that just dropped on that Friday, 12 a.m. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of artists that
Mhm.
we don't know about until 2, 3, 4 months after the drop. And we're like,
Yeah.
dang, like, why wasn't I not here for this? Why did I not? We just had to let them marinate a little bit, and now the
Yep.
shit
One
hitting.
so true. Um I feel like one of my struggles right now, because it's like I want things so badly for myself, where I'm just like, yeah, just lately I've been a little bit like drained with certain stuff, but like I'm still pushing and I'm finally getting out of my funk and all that. But something like that's so hard for me is sometimes I can't even like watch certain things because I want it so badly.
Mm,
Like when I tell you, don't you know that song Back to 74 by Jungle?
yes.
That music video,
Yeah.
everything. I can't watch that music video no more
Damn.
because I would have loved to be a part of that. And like I can't even watch it because it's fun and because it's so creative. It's like no, like I literally get upset. Or even like there's this new thing that just came out, the Gap commercial.
Oh my gosh. That yes. That's
Yes,
so
when I
good.
tell you I haven't even seen the full commercial because like I just can't, because I'm like, damn it, like I would have loved to be a part of that or something. And I've never been like this until maybe earlier this year
Hmm.
and stuff, where it's just like I literally can't watch certain things because it's just like, damn, I would have loved that. Or like I got cast, like I for sure would have gotten casted in this film, but then they decided at the last minute they wanted SAG workers, and which they should have said during the audition. So then us non-SAG workers could have like
Yeah.
went to our 9 to 5 and got paid, but they did at the last minute, and so now I didn't get it, and so the commercial is out and stuff for this movie, and I'm like, I cannot go and see that movie. And I just know like for this tour that I want, that I know I'm going to get, I'm going to keep putting it out in the
Oh,
universe.
we've been knowing that you're gonna get this since like four
Yep,
years
we've
ago,
been
bro.
4 years ago. But like I just know, say in another world, like I didn't get this. I'm trying not to say that, but I'm using it as an example of like, if I don't get it, I can't go see that tour. I don't care to see any videos or anything because like I just want this so badly. I've been training for like what, 23 years. I'm just at that point now where it's like, come on now. I've been training.
Let
What's
it
going on?
jet feel you though. And we have to remember like your journey is so unique to you that it's just like even though it's like we want these things so bad, and I have to bring it back to faith every time because it's just like that was not what God intended for you. It does not matter what it
Yep.
is, but what's for you is never going to pass you by. You know what I'm saying? So don't let
Yep.
these videos, you know, or whatever the case may be for you, the things that you want, you yearn for, you know, allow
Mm-hmm.
that to be jet fuel for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that anger that you get, girl, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
transmute that energy into some energy to make your own creation, that's probably going to
That
be even
part.
better. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever that case is, allow that, transmute that anger, that want so bad into something that you can create for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how I'm sad about my finances back in March, crying my eyes out, don't know how I'm gonna pay for rent. took that sadness, took that anger, took that confusion, and I made a song about a guy that I like.
Yeah,
And everybody says it's probably one of my best songs.
it
So,
is.
you know, when your energy is potent like that, especially when it is more on a, I won't even say negative side, but it's just, jealousy and like wanting things and wishing it was you. I feel like that energy is so like, how do I say it? It's so strong that it's just
Yeah,
like, damn, the energy's so potent. Put that into your art. Transmute that shit because you will create something that's even better than the feelings that you felt about it.
yeah, so true. And too, I just like, I, now that I'm just out of this funk and stuff, like I'm ready to train. Like
Yeah.
I'm ready to get back into the motion of everything and stuff. Um, I feel a transformation in my life so much right now. I feel it. This Virgo season is like
Come on, Virgos.
transformation season, you know?
It is.
And I do feel it. It's just all these new feelings I'm just so aware of now. The
Yeah.
way I'm acting with certain things, I'm like, that is crazy. Like this is wild. Like these new emotions and just like, yeah, I don't know.
And it's good. It's good that we're being aware, of that. And bro, no jokery. I really do believe it's Virgo season. I think we all just kind of had that shift of like, it's time to get on our shit. It's time to go back to, locking in because, like, even me right now, like me not, girl, I haven't smoked in like damn near a week for real, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel so much more connected. And it's like I'm starting to think more of career things and I don't feel as cloudy. But I think this is a year of growth and transformation and expansion um,
Yeah.
going into 27. Because, I mean, I seen a post the other day and it was about Kanye West's College Dropout, his album. That's probably, I don't care what
Oh
anybody
my
else has
God,
to say, that's his
such a
best
good
album.
album.
Best album. I
Such a
believe
good
he
album.
dropped that album at 26 or 27. So it's just like, we, this is a very powerful time right now in our lives. And it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
we are training, we are getting back to it, but dang, it's really about time to pop out.
Yeah,
Next
it
year's the
really
time to
is.
pop out.
It, it truly is. Like oh my gosh, I'm done waiting.
Yeah,
Like if you want something, go
go get
and
it.
get it. Like I reached out to the choreographers for this tour that I want, and I was like, hey, I'm interested. Like, is there any way I can get my name in for these auditions? Because, and and I don't even care. Like usually, I would have been so nervous to message these people to ask and be like, oh my gosh, like maybe that was just too forward. What is there to lose at this point? If
No,
you want to go
nothing.
get it. Like
Yep.
even yeah, how the documentary of Kanye West, like he went for it,
Yep.
even when the people were not listening
He
to
said, "Get
him.
the hell out of my
Like
office."
yep, and he was playing
He
that
said, "Now
music
y'all
over and
gonna listen
over.
to this."
Like that is the energy that you need to give. And
Yes.
then I think about that too. Like if I was a director and a choreographer and someone was reaching out to me like that, bro, I would have respect for them.
Yes.
I would have so much respect. I'd be like, you know what? I respect you. Yeah, you know what? Here's the audition time.
And
You
it's
know,
just like, how bad do
and
you
you really
want
got to
it?
prove it to me.
Yeah. How bad do you want it?
How bad do you want it? And so, oh, I don't know why that's reminded me of the film Him by Jordan Peele. I feel
Mm.
like that's really about to like be a really good
I'm
representation
excited to see
of
that.
someone who wants something so badly and they want to be that person
Yeah.
so badly, and you're going to see how far they take it
Shoot.
to
Even
get to their dreams.
that and that one. Uh. It is a show on Netflix, The Inventing Anna. That
Girl,
right
she
there.
did everything she could.
That's a great. If you really trying to make something shake in life, Inventing Anna. She did some fucked up shit, but it was like
Guess
she
where she
wanted it
at?
so bad. And now
Mm-hmm.
she on dance. She was on Dancing with the Stars. It was a whole ass little
Yep.
ankle.
Yep. She did leave the first week, but guess what? She got in that sparkly
Yeah,
outfit.
sure did.
Yep. I say let's to end the podcast. Who is someone that like an artist, especially in the music career for you, that inspires you a lot that you would love to like work with?
You already know this answer. I'm gonna let you answer that.
Mm-hmm. For real.
Yes, like that man. And I think too, like my love for him really grew like, my gosh, really grew for him this year because I realized how similar we are and how similar our minds work and how connected to source and God we are and how we look at life is very
Mm-hmm.
similar. And he translates that very, very well in his music. Even when he was with NERD,
Mm-hmm.
which song is it specifically? Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta look at this. I can't believe that I don't know what it's called. That's embarrassing. Ha ha ha. But hold on, y'all. Hold on. We looking it up. Because I know it's on Seeing Sounds. I know that for a fact. Love Bomb.
Mm.
And I love that song because it makes us think about just how powerful of as beings that we are. Um, and I just love that. But I also love how he creates with other artists, and every artist that that has worked with Pharrell will always say that he brings a certain side of them out that they've never used creatively. And I'm like, that's just so
Yeah.
beautiful that you're able to have these conversations with people, and because he sees sounds, he's able to like hear you talk about your life and the things that you're going through and translate
Mm-hmm.
that into the production of the music. Not only is he going to
Mm.
help you write the fire song, but he's going to also help the beats and the sound match the feeling of it all.
Yeah.
So he's
I
just
love
such an
that.
inspiration, that man. I love him. How about for you?
I was just sitting here thinking too, like, who would it be? Because at first I was going to be like Beyonce or something, but
Mm-hmm.
like my long term goal is to be a movement director for films. And I have to say, like, certain directors, I guess,
Mm.
I would love to work with. So, like, um, oh my gosh, what is that man's name? Oh my gosh, I know Ryan Coogler or
Yes.
like Todd Phillips. There's another guy that I'm thinking of. I'm about to search it right now. I literally have their names in a list. Like I have directors' names in my notes. Shonda Rhimes. Let me see who created movie. Dennis Vil. I can never say this man's name, but the director that created Dune, all the Dune films. Like those are the directors and producers I would love to work with so much because it's like they seem like people that will either go big or go home with their
Mm.
films. Like they're like I want to make something that feels like it's in a whole different dimension. Like you're in a different world
Yeah, that's
type of
good.
thing. Yeah, like their budgets are huge. They get huge budget money. And the thing is, every movie they do, they hit their budget goal every time because the movie is so great. And they also like especially Ryan Coogler for the Sinners film.
Yeah.
It for me like it felt like what he thought, he put it out. He just wasn't afraid of what his thoughts came up with and
Yeah.
was just like, I'm just going to put it out. Like, that's what it is. Like, that. He believed in himself.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I really like those people because as a viewer, I don't know who they are like that just from the interviews, from what I've seen, is what I know. And it's like they just seem so confident in their work. They seem like I just know they go crazy in their office for hours, just living in their office space, like just thinking. And I would love to be able to work with them as a movement director and just, yeah, and just be on set with them like that. Like, that would be amazing. That would be so fire. So, yeah, I think basically like what we wanted to talk about with you guys, of just like going in depth about being an artist and the struggle of it all, and how just hard it is being an artist, but also the beauty of it, and our dreams and our goals with everything. And um, if this resonated with you, like please send us a message on Instagram
Yes.
or something on like the challenges or like an amazing experience that you've had as an artist.
Absolutely. Anything that you just want to chat and talk about regarding creativity, because at the end of the day, I think it is important to have creative folks around you, because I think we all experience the same things in different ways, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think that we are supposed to help each other through these hardships, whether it can just be an exchange of encouraging words, or, you know, just helping each other in different ways, because we're all trying to navigate this and be the best versions of ourselves to produce the best version of the arts that we can put out, so in
Yes.
any way, shape, or form, just reach out to us, whatever it is, and we're always here to help navigate and lend out some encouraging words.
Mm-hmm. But okay, well, I think the kettle's getting a little cold.
Kettle's getting cold once again, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And we gotta build it up so that we can get some piping hot tea for next week. So thank you
Yep.
guys so much for listening and joining on today's episode of Chattin the Tea, and we will see you guys next week.
See you next
All
week.
right,
Bye.
bye.